play.
What is up, my purposeful people? I hope you all are well. This video is going to be telling you a few things that I learned and a few things that I noticed within the first 2 to 3 months of having locks. And I'm also going to have some recommendations, provide some updates for you guys. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you want to be notified every time I post a new video, go ahead and click the bell and that'll notify you each time. And then if you are not new to my channel, I appreciate you for watching this video. I know I have been away for quite some time to prepare to really see what happens to my hair over a 2-3 month period as opposed to like a 1 week period. I'm loving the process. It's definitely a challenge. There are things that I didn't think I would be facing. I thought it would definitely be easier than this, but you know what? It's a process. You have to be patient with the process. So without further ado, let's get into this video. And before I get started, I don't want you guys to think I just disappeared. There were so many things that were going on in my life at this time. I moved into a new place. I had to help my sister prepare for her wedding. So congrats to Adam and Kristen. Woo-hoo. Other than that, let's get into this. One of the first things that I noticed about my hair, maybe around like the second retwist, is that they unravel like quite a bit. And so it's challenging because one of the things I really wanted in the beginning was to have thicker locks. And so the more that you're like retwisting and you're going through these different motions, I have learned that it thins them out. That is not the goal for me. I don't want thin locks, so I've been trying to retwist as little as possible. However, when they're unraveling, I also want them to like keep their shape. So that is a definite learning experience for me. But you know what? I'm trying to be patient. It's working. Everything is good. We're 3 months in, going strong. But unraveling is the first thing that I noticed. That was just a little bit of a setback for me. The second thing that I noticed about my hair is that they are not going to look the same as the next one. Like I have, if I'm being honest, I don't even know how many locks I have right now because I've combined some and now I've lost count. I do know that some of them naturally just got like full and thick and just beautiful and like ready to form and become a lock super quick. And then there's other ones where I'm sure I had like heat damage from before or like a looser curl pattern and they just aren't shaping and forming the way that I was expecting them to. Here's a combined one. It's honestly not even that thick. And that just goes to show how skinny the other two were before I combined them. They just kind of were stringy and it was clear that they were never going to like lock up and be the size that I wanted them to be. So I did kind of cheat the system a little bit and do some 2 strands, but I have a couple of them in here. You have the ones that have been in here for a little while. So you can see the one I just showed you was newer. This one has been twisted in for a while. So you can see it's already starting to lock up a little bit, which is awesome. This one as well, starting to lock up. And while I'm here, quick shouts out to Bay. He does my retwist for me because I struggle to see the back of my head. I do his, he does mine. I appreciate you for it. If you have someone that you know really well that can do your hair for you, I recommend doing that as well. It's an awesome bonding time and you learn so many things when it comes to your hair. It's crazy when you start to see the changes and the progression. So if you are embarking on this journey and you're scared to, I recommend doing it with somebody. It makes it a little bit more easy. It makes it a little bit more fun. Another thing that I noticed is that they are shorter. When my hair is a little bit shorter, I'm learning to wear it differently. I'm learning to appreciate it in its own way because I learned that I was very attached to my longer hair and now I'm having to adapt and adjust. So maybe my new goal is getting my hair to that length again. I recommend not touching your hair. I struggled with this when it was my natural hair. I don't know what I thought was going to be different now that I have locks. Obviously nothing is different. I still touch my hair all the time, and I think that is a huge issue when it comes to unraveling. I'm sure touching your hair all the time is not the best thing to do, so I'm going to go ahead and just recommend it for all hair types. Stop touching your hair so much. It's probably damaging it more than anything else. My goal is to touch it when I'm washing it or when I am wrapping it at night. Those are the 2 times I'm supposed to be touching it. It's something that I'm working on. I recommend doing it yourself. I recommend you building a relationship with your hair, understanding your hair, trying to figure out what it's trying to tell you. Why is it not curling? Why is it not puffing up? And you just kind of have to like learn what your hair is doing. Now, I do recommend if you are going to a loctician, be sure to go in with what you want out of your journey, like parting styles or how far down you would retwist them. Some of them are super thick. Some of them are like bubbly and budding in like 4 different areas. Like this one. This one's budding here, and you see it gets thinner. It's budding here, and then it's thin down to the end. They just have a mind of their own. I just don't know. Like, look at how thick this one is in the front. Some of them are getting so good. I hope this video is not too long. I hope you stayed to the end. And if you did stay to the end, thank you for joining me through this video. If you have any questions about what my hair is doing, if you have any advice for me on what you see my hair doing, I am willing and accepting to take all of your feedback. I just want to close out and, you know, if you enjoyed this video, if you're excited to go on this new journey with me, I told you guys from the very beginning when it was the natural hair and the curls pop in that this was going to be a wild ride and you were going to experience weird, crazy things with me. Right now we are on a Loc journey. I don't know what's coming next. I think experimenting with my hair and doing fun things with my hair is going to be the exciting thing of 2021. But while I'm setting goals for myself, I recommend you setting a goal for yourself as well. I am striving to achieve my goal, strive to achieve your goal as well. Why? Because good enough isn't. Thank you again, my purposeful people, for joining me, and I will be continuing to post videos. It won't be weekly like it used to be, but I will be updating you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Go watch my other videos. Go reminisce on my curly hair because it's gone. It's gone forever. Love you. Bye.